Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the Always Smiling Faces podcast Liverpool preview. See?
Hi everybody. You can't get out of that habit, can you?
Hedging the bets there.
Can I get out of that habit, can you? Saying good evening at the very start of the introduction.
It's because I'm a nun. Can't get out the habit.
Do you like the intro?
Do I like it?
Like the video?
I like the video. Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
I've seen
Pretty cool.
Is it on WhatsApp? Is it?
You haven't seen the intro to our podcast?
Oh, I thought you had changed it. That's something. I've seen the other one. Sorry.
I haven't seen it.
No, sorry. I thought you meant there was a new one you had put on the group saying, "Oh, this is the new one."
No, the one that's been since last season.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you like the music?
Anyone copied it yet? I don't know.
Like the music?
That's alright.
Boy Jump Ship?
Boy Drum Ship.
Local support and local bands.
Local band.
I don't think
Local band
I don't
for
think they
local
exist
people.
anymore, if I'm being honest.
Doesn't it?
No. No.
Oh, sorry about that.
But a couple of lads want to come on the podcast, so a couple of the Boy Jump Shits lads want to come on the podcast. I think two of them are Mackhams and two of them are
We don't
Newcastle
want
fans.
them ones
I'll
on.
do that too.
So we don't want the Mackhams on, we don't want them on. Right, so preview
We could get we're friends on the K's. Ready to hit the big time.
Yes, so we've got a guitarist. Is it a guitar? He is, isn't he? He's a guitarist from the K's.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Pretty positive, isn't he? We're sat in front of his dad. Well, behind his dad.
And him.
Was he there?
He
No,
was
it
there.
wasn't. It was his brother.
They were both there?
No, I think it was his brother.
No, they were both there.
So Deka wasn't at the Old Trafford.
100%.
Because Deka doesn't see we're outside of this podcast, don't you, not mate?
No.
Fucking hate
Doesn't
it.
like to socialise with her.
So yeah,
Strictly business.
preview for the Liverpool game.
Liverpool game at Anfield
I'm on the shots
on Saturday.
tonight.
Yes. For those that haven't watched the Q&A, it's Christopher's birthday, and we've got a little bit of a forfeit set up that if he mentions 4 players' names who we all individually picked in there, he's got a neck a shot.
So the 4 players were the Brazilian
Let's not remind you.
Brazilian striker.
Don't remind him. But no idea.
Paraguayan winger.
Liverpool. Come on, get on with it.
Welsh left back and Swiss centre back. So those are the names that I'm not allowed to say.
Possibly.
It's literally the worst, isn't it? Literally the worst.
I cannot.
So Liverpool game's
deny
coming up.
that.
Shall
12 kick-off live on BT Sport on Saturday. Sold out away allocation.
My bum just went when you mentioned Liverpool away.
Yeah,
I thought it was because you were looking at me.
It's not good. I mean, we went down there last year. Was it last year we went down? Was it?
The year before. We went down the year
Worst
before.
game of all time. But
That wasn't that bad.
it was
literally really, really bad.
Last year's was worse.
It was really bad last year. The
The
year
year
before.
before was awful.
Was it 2-0 we got beat?
Yes.
Morning and
Yeah,
Salah?
Dion had an unreal save though at 1-0.
Yeah, he did.
Well, sorry, the shot he had. Yeah, I think it was 2-0. Man, the cell should have been sent off in that game. He absolutely wiped someone out. But it doesn't matter. The weather was shit. The atmosphere was shit. Everything was shit.
Last season was when
Dummett
Salah
touched
dived
Salah,
off that player.
Remember?
Who was it?
The Welsh lad.
Fouled him,
That Welsh lad.
allegedly.
That Welsh left back.
What's he called?
The Welsh left back. I'm not saying any names. I'm figuring it out now. So yeah, obviously going in the game, Liverpool 100% record from the start of the season, and that's just start of the season, 4 games in.
Yeah. Haven't lost a home game for 32 games.
I haven't lost at Anfield since 2001.
2012.
17.
May 2017.
2020. No, 17, mate. They're not that good, let's be honest.
Gerard's last ever.
We beat them before then.
Did Shola? That was after 2012, wasn't
We
it?
beat them after 2012, I think. I'm sure we did.
Oh no, we've had this conversation before.
Sure we did.
It was a draw, wasn't it? Shola scored in the last minute to get we're a draw.
I'm sure. We must have
We
since
drew in that. I found
2012.
it, didn't we? A callback scored. We were 2-0 down and we came back to 2-0.
You're ruining me surprise. I've got another video which is a surprise. Stop ruining it.
Well, you have to tell us then, didn't you?
Well, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Surprise!
So let's just go straight for the result. Let's do it. So we'll start with you, Mark.
I'm going to be optimistic because I'm travelling down there
All right, 5-0.
on Friday night, or it'll at least feel like Friday night, the time that the bus is leaving.
Do you want to say where you're leaving from?
We're leaving from this very premises, leaving from Ashley. So on Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. So that'll...
Got it, get it.
So people are just listening to the podcast rather than watching the video. We're surrounded by flies because Mark didn't wipe his arse when he came up.
every I never seen
It's
one.
that flies,
So
isn't it?
we've discovered that over in that corner over there there's a infestation.
I definitely got that one there, I think. Sorry,
It's
what were you saying?
been a
What were you
Mackham
saying?
sitting at the bar, so that's what happens.
So result-wise, you're going,
I'm gonna say 2-1.
wow, that's very optimistic.
To Newcastle, eh?
No.
So what's yours?
2-1 to Liverpool.
4-1.
So I'm going 5-1.
Oh, come on. Oh, ye of little faith.
I'm being honest. People mention Spurs and how well we did at Spurs. Liverpool on a whole new level.
If we turn like we did against Norwich, it'll be 15. But hopefully we're not going to get that performance. Yeah. Hopefully not. We've just got to be... It's going to be exactly like the Tottenham game, perhaps.
It's a defensive display.
Yeah.
You're just hoping that...
would be no matter.
You're going in off the back of the international break. Nigh on every one of their players will have been away playing.
It doesn't bother them,
in midweek.
Only we have excuses for that.
And at the weekend, we've had only a handful away. You just hope you're catching them on an off day.
Let's be honest, if you're going to be optimistic about this, and yours probably is the most optimistic I've heard, a 2-1 defeat. Like we've said, they haven't been beaten Anfield for 2 years now. So
They've drawn 10.
Is there a Newcastle fan out there thinking that we can win this game?
Probably not.
How does Bruce approach this game? Do you approach
Exactly
for the win,
same
or do you approach not to lose?
Same as the Tottenham game. You would have prepared this, and listen, that's... I think in these type of games, a manager would say to his team, or anyone would say, let's try and get through the first 20 minutes. Because if you concede one early, you're really fucked.
Yeah.
But if you can get through the first 20 minutes, right, can we at any point in the game impose ourselves on them? Because you cannot just be backs against the wall for 90 minutes. You cannot. You'll never survive.
Unless you're Rafa playing Man City at home.
True, I've got to be. But so we did 1-0. When we're backs against the wall, we've got to be 1-0.
Oh, Man City at home. I thought you meant us at home there.
But if you can we get through the first 20 minutes, if you can, I've always getting sucked into this. I've seen us think we're going to get hammered, and then 20 minutes in, we're like, it's still 0-0, then it ends up 8-0. But you just got to try and get. Then you can try and get to half time, and then can you just get a set piece?
Yeah.
Can you just nick a goal? But I feel that.
And it gets to like the 70th minute, and you go, "There's 20 minutes left. Hold on."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we've been in this.
So this,
But this is when
that's the
Liverpool
chance, eh?
have the talent where they can bring players off the bench, and that
Well,
can still do the same job as what the players going off the field can.
There's so much. There's so much class in their team, isn't there? So
Yeah.
throughout. And as I say, you've just got to try and be disciplined. No stupid fouls away. No one getting sent off or anything like that. And defend like we did against Tottenham. You know what I mean?
There's been mention of a few players, so the likes of players that are on borderline coming back to fitness. You've got Andy Carroll, St. Maximum. I think obviously Richie's still out for a couple of months. Is it worth risking anyone?
No.
Not one of them.
You
Same
just
team.
stick to the players that are fit, don't you?
Same team that played against Watford. Almiron's the only question because of him taking a little bit of a knock when he scored his goal, as we mentioned earlier on. But
And travelling, we used to see
go as you do.
under Rafa, where if they'd been on long haul flights,
Well,
that you would very rarely play them afterwards.
you can guarantee if Rafa was still here, Almiron wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Just because of that very reason.
Nonsense, that isn't it? I think that's nonsense, mate. I have to be honest.
So
Like, they're not in a cargo plane here. Let's be honest with
Jesus,
you. It's all to do with time differences and all that.
It
shite.
might
The
you do
body-
get jet
body
lag
re-
coming back from America.
I disagree completely. You might do where you sit where we sit. I haven't got a fucking bed and that, have I though? If I had a bed and some lass cuddling with us, I'd be alright. You know what I mean? But I
Just any lass.
anyone. I just think that it's.
Even Lisa.
I just think it's bollocks. I think the fucking professional footballer. I never hear Salah having to get rested or Messi getting rested or any Man City players getting rested. Then play 100. Like I think Man City played 75 games last season. I never seen Aguero. Gaff. I had an awful flight back from Argentina. I need to get rested. Bollocks, man. Get on with it, man.
I think the thing
Get on
is
with
you don't miss those players when they don't play for
What
the
do you
club.
mean, eh?
I agree, no, I
because
agree.
other players can come in and
I
replace
agree,
them.
but that is the difference that you could happily let that player sit one out and put them on the bench and have someone
Because you've got that strength
almost
to
just
come in
as
and replace
good.
them.
I do understand that point, of course I do. But for me, as long as he's not hurt off clashing into the post after his goal, he plays.
And if you're an athlete where you're top of your game, that shouldn't really affect you, should it?
No.
And let's face it, he's going to want to play, isn't he?
Let's look at you're a massive fan of NFL. How many friggin' flights are they on
Oh, well.
every week?
It's ridiculous, yeah. I know. If you're playing
Ah,
away...
it's like getting a bus, isn't it? in America. You jump on a plane, travel to the other side of the country, and you're there in half an hour.
No, you're not.
That's
We're flying across America.
It's an exaggeration.
Some flights across America are like 8 hours long.
You get there quicker than you can get to Norwich.
I know, but let's be honest. Like the reason I use NFL because of the size of America. You could literally get on a flight that could take 9 hours to get to the next game.
It is, yeah.
That's the same in the.
So, and you don't hear them going, oh, a little
I'm
bit
sure there's a
tired.
team this week played on Sunday night, didn't finish till really late, and then they're playing Thursday, and I think it's the Bucks, and they've got to travel like just unbelievable distance, like. And then we're getting smashed up here as well when them play.
You've got 46 NFL players on a team, though.
That's true. That's true.
but
That's a difference.
Plus, but
it's two teams.
You
It
have two
rotates.
teams in the same game, don't you, as well?
But it's normally the same players.
You've got your offence and your defence, so you're only paying 10 minutes at a time, really, aren't you?
This way you defend NFL.
I'm not even going to get into it. I can't even be asked to go into it. But no, I still believe that if he's fit, when was it? Wednesday? Tuesday he played? Sorry, it was Tuesday, it's Wednesday now.
What is it? Last night?
So it was last night.
Yep.
So he's fine. Absolutely fine. Like, I don't understand what the issue is.
So he'll probably not get back until tomorrow.
Right.
Was a decent finish as well, the header?
Thursday,
So
Friday.
when you first saw that goal, did you think the ball had just hit off him and just fell into the goal? Because I was watching that for, I saw it,
It's a goal, but
Paraguay strikers,
that's
first goal for Paraguay.
I thought he
So,
was
like,
in there.
I know, I was that close. So like, I saw the clip, and I was like, oh, might be a decent goal. Like, I'll see what he's got on offer. So like, obviously the first.
I see what he's got on offer.
The first shot is just, it's from a distance, so I just thought the ball hits off him, and it falls across the line. But obviously when it's zoomed in, he headers it down, then he basically gets fouled going into the goal itself.
You're expecting him to score, like, in fairness, he's not
But to be
brilliant.
fair, like we've sat here and said it's what he needed was a goal just for his confidence and stuff like that. And
Again,
that's
what it does show you as well,
doing a
right,
world of good.
look at where he was. He's in there.
Back post.
Yeah. In the box. So even though he's been missing all these chances, hasn't scored since he was 10, he's still in there. He's still in there trying, in the right positions. And that's
Plenty
what
of goals for Atlanta last season before he came to us.
He went through a spurt. I've already researched all this. He hadn't scored in 72 games.
Oh, he's already writing them off.
No,
72 games.
I'm being sarcastic.
That's
Well
exaggerated,
enough now. He went through
What
a
was the
spurt.
number I used to say all the time?
100 and something. I used to say
Like 145
Yeah, something like that.
Something random like that.
He hadn't scored in a hell of a long time, but then he went on this spurt where he'll score like 6 and 10 and then not score for 25. Do you know, it's
Like puppies.
Aye, yeah, kind of like that. But it is got to be good for his confidence, hasn't it? It's got to be. It's his first goal. He's got to be chuffed a bit, and that's why you want him on Saturday.
That's it. It's going to be cock a hoop, wanting to go in there,
And even
get
if he
his
does
first
get back
Paraguay
tomorrow,
goal.
it's only
get
Thursday tomorrow. You're back on Thursday.
That's it.
On Thursday night. How
a
about
couple of
Friday?
days, light training.
I don't
ready
think
for
he'll train.
Saturday.
Well, actually, I saw you say training. I think he'll come in and they'll check him out and he'll run around.
Formations, all that sort of
Yeah,
crap.
he's not going to be like actually physically.
Yeah, no, a bit of light training.
Well, Bruce doesn't agree with formation and tactics. So he just do what
I
you
thought
want to do,
his
mate.
press conference was absolutely mint, when he said that. He was like, they said something about how you're preparing for Spurs. I was before the Spurs game, and he went, well, he says, I don't do tactics, as you know, I don't do formations. I can't even do a warm-up, apparently, so what do I know? I just thought...
You seen the clip? I think, which players that he's bringing the player on the pitch?
That's true. And he says, yeah,
And he
whatever.
just does, he's doing this and this, and he just goes, oh, whatever.
It's not Maximin.
I can't
No, it's
remember.
not too.
Amazing. He just, oh, whatever.
Aye.
Amazing. Right, so you're going 2-1 Liverpool, 4-1 Liverpool,
4-1, yeah, unfortunately.
5-1 Liverpool.
You've just got to, as you say, just approach it as we talk through. Just got to try and stifle them and
I think the worst hope for the best.
hope that you can.
Yeah, and
you
again,
know,
it's the same as the Spurs game. The onus is on them. We have nothing to lose at all.
They're going in that game expecting to batter.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
The players must be loving it. Really, they must be
Yeah.
loving it.
Which
We're
that
Newcastle on
couldn't
Saturday.
bite them on the arse if they think we're just going to turn up and roll over for them.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I tend to find that Klopp they never have that attitude in that Klopp. Normally, I never see them. They just play the same way all the time, and that's credit to him as a gaffer. But you're right,
Maybe
you
Bruce
never
has
know.
got his number.
You never know. And if you can just keep defending hard, well, like we did against Spurs, you might get a chance.
We're done.
Aye.
Right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching the podcast. Thanks to Guillermo Clothing. Thanks to GEORDIE Gifts for sponsoring the podcast. You do get discounts on both of those stores, and they will be in the description below. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for keep on watching and getting the numbers up and up and up. And
Hit 100,000 last week, didn't we?
so audio, so it's 100,000 since the rebranding from the GallowgateShots podcast to the Our Span Faces podcast.
How many years has that been?
Is this your fourth?
I think it just happened when I came. I think you changed the name to
three, maybe just over 3 years since we changed the name. I think you joined as it was still the GallowgateShots.
Yeah.
And I changed it mid with, so I think probably around about 3 years.
Can you? Like 100,000, not bad, is it?
We'll take that.
Why?
Thanks for watching. See you later.
Love you.